Good morning, students. First use of differentiation was to find the gradient or the slope. Now the second use of differentiation is finding whether it is increasing or decreasing. In what interval is the function increasing, in what interval is the function decreasing. That also we can find out by using differentiation. If I show you with the help of an example, let us say f of x equal to x square minus 2. If I draw the graph, I get like this. At this point, it's taking a turn at 0 comma minus 2. Are the values of y increasing or decreasing at this before 0? They are decreasing over here. And at this place after 0, the values of y are increasing, so I call here it to be an increasing function. And over here it is a decreasing function. Decreasing means the value of y are decreasing. Increasing means as x is increasing, y is also increasing. Am I clear with increasing or decreasing? Now, how does differentiation help us to find out the range where it is increasing or decreasing? First step, you need to equate f dash x equal to 0. Yeah, I should tell this point. Y, next is dy by dx. Your y is nothing but f of x. Dy by dx is nothing but f dash x. Both are same. Y is nothing but f of x. So in place of writing every time dy by dx, from now onwards, I will be writing f dash x. That automatically means it is nothing but dy by dx. Am I clear? Okay, now f dash x equal to 0, that is nothing but dy by dx equal to 0. Whether I write dy by dx or f dash x, both are same. Clear? Yeah, next first do that f dash x equal to 0. So how much will I get f dash x for this above function? I get 2x. If I equate it to 0, what will be the x value that I get? 0. As in modulus we did, here also we need to do. Number line at 0 it's taking a turn. So before 0 and after 0 I need to check. Before 0 if I take minus 1, where do I need to put this? X equal to minus 1, I need to put in f dash x. So f dash of minus 1 is nothing but 2 into minus 1, it is minus 2. So I got a negative result. That means it is decreasing over here. After here plus 1. So f dash of 1, 2 into 1, which is 2, it's positive. So it is increasing after 0. Clear? Like this, using differentiation I can find out where is it decreasing or where is it increasing. This is a second use of differentiation. Am I clear so far? Let us see one more example then. Now if f of x equal to x cube minus 2. Clear? Now f dash x, how much will I get? 3x square. First step, equate it to 0. So what is the value of x that I get? 0. So it is 0. Now here minus 1 and here plus 1. Now f dash of minus 1, how much will I get? 3 into minus 1 whole square, which is a positive 1. Now f dash of plus 1, 3 into plus 1 whole square, I get a positive result. In both the cases I got positive, so it's increasing always. It's never decreasing because I did not get negative value, so it is always increasing. And one more example, if the same function had it been minus x cube minus 2, then f dash x, how much will I get? Minus 3x square equal to 0, so my x is 0. Again the number line 0. So if I take minus 1, f dash of minus 1, my answer is minus 3 into plus 1 minus 3, it is negative. Now f dash of plus 1, minus 3 into plus 1, I get minus 3 only. So here also I got negative. That means this function is always decreasing. Am I clear with increasing or decreasing function? First step in that is f dash x equal to 0. Whatever value of x you get, that on the number line. So before and after that value, you need to check where is it increasing or decreasing. If you got positive in both the times, means it's always increasing. If you got negative both the times, means it's always decreasing. If you got decreasing on one side and increasing on one side, means it's decreasing on one side and it is increasing on the other side. Am I clear with this introduction? Now look at next one. Find the set of values of x for which curve equation is always decreasing. So what condition does this tells me? Always decreasing means for whatever x, my f dash x is always less than 0. That is the meaning of always decreasing. Am I clear so far? Now f dash x, how much will I get? I get 8 minus 3 minus 2. 8 is 0, right? Yeah, minus 3 minus 2x less than 0 I get. That means x is greater than minus 3 by 2. So for these values it is always decreasing. Question can be asked in any way. Am I clear? Look at next sum. F of x equal to 5 by 2x minus 3. Find an expression for f dash x. Determine whether it is increasing or decreasing function. First, to find out whether it is increasing or decreasing, you need to find f dash x. So here to find f dash x, first 2x minus 3 will come above. So now apply differentiation. It is minus 1 into 2x minus 3 power minus 1 into d by dx of, to apply differentiation, this you are assuming it to be x. So at last into d by dx of whatever you assumed in place of x. So it becomes minus 5 into 2x minus 3 power minus 2. D by dx gets applied to this one and also to this one, which is 2. So it is minus 10 into 2x minus 3 power minus 2. Simplify furthermore, it will become minus 10 by 2x minus 3 whole square. For whatever value of x, this is always positive. So my entire expression will come always negative. That means this function is always decreasing, because for whatever value of x I take, my f dash x value is negative. So this function is always decreasing. Am I clear? Look at next sum now. F of x equal to 4x cube minus 15x square minus 72x minus 8. Find the values of x where it is increasing, find values of x where it is decreasing. Whether I want to find increasing or decreasing, first I need to find out f dash x. How much is f dash x I get? I get 12x square minus 30x minus 72. Equate it to 0. It all goes in 3 tables. So it becomes 4x square minus 10x minus, or else directly 6 tables. 6 2s, 6 5s, 6 1, 6 2. So it becomes 2x square minus 5x minus 12 equal to 0. So if I simplify this, I get the values of x to be minus 3 by 2 and the other value I got it to be 4. After factorizing I got. So now two values I got, so put both of them on the number line, minus 3 by 2 and 4 here. So now number line is divided into 3 parts. This is the one part, second part and third part. So I need to see where all is it positive or where all is it negative. In between it's 0. So if I place 0 in this, in my f dash 0, how much do I get? Minus 12, which is negative. Same like modulus. Negative here means here I get positive, here also I get positive. That means here I got negative. So it is decreasing over here. And in this part and in this part it is increasing. Is the sum clear? So minus 3 by 2 less than x less than 4. It's decreasing, and x less than 4 or x less than minus 3 by 2, it is decreasing. It is same like modulus sum. There also we used to check where all is it increasing or decreasing. Now there where you used to see where is it positive, where is it negative, and inequality used to be there. But here if negative sign comes, it means decreasing, positive means increasing. Look at the sum one more time. Find the values of x where it is increasing, find the values of x where it is decreasing. To find increasing or decreasing, I need to find f dash x. I found f dash x, equated it to 0, I got two values for x. So now the number line is divided into three parts. So in each part I need to check for positive or negative. So easier to check by taking 0, I got negative. So automatically means other parts are positive. Positive, negative, positive, they come appear alternatively. So here negative, so it's decreasing over here, positive here, so it's increasing over there. Is the sum clear? Is the concept clear of increasing or decreasing? How do we determine which part is it increasing?